Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day and welcome to a new video update for Bitcoin price updates based on Elliott Wave analysis. And here we start with the daily chart frame, and we can see yesterday was a quiet, volatile day a little bit, where we saw like a break under the support, the 0.38 Fibonacci level for the support that you can see in red here. We see that it has broken even all the candles, but suddenly it has pulled back towards the upside again, and that was a massive pullback. Indicating kind of a rejection for the 0.38 fib level. And we see also again a pull down, almost the same amount, testing the support again and going back up for another retest. So what we can say now, definitely that after this impulse that we can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we already got our wave A after all, right? And we are looking for our wave B, and finally for a wave C, testing, of course, the whole area here, right? Especially in the common area for the wave 2, closing the CME gap that we have, and move on further towards the upside after all, right? So this is very normal, to be honest, and it was very expected that we bounce. I was expecting even to bounce directly from here for A, B, and C. However, the trend was stronger to even break it first and then retest it, and then we go back down. So nothing has changed as what we were speaking before. So if we go to the 1 hour chart here, we can see this much more closely. Let's go, here we go. Alright, so what we were seeing in that wave A that I was talking about is that, yesterday we saw some break for the trend, then it went back inside it, and then it break it again. However, I don't use these trends so much. It's just it's kind of a signal what's going on. And so what we can see here in the wave A, the zigzag that we talked about before, taking from here or from there, it doesn't matter anymore. It's the same. This is a flat. So this point that it matters now. So what we can see after, what we want to see after this is an A, B, and C, right? So if we want to look at the B, yesterday, of course, I mentioned that A, B, C might be just like that. Sorry. However, the A has overshoot, right? So this is, of course, I mean, this could happen. And in that case, if A has overshoot, so there is two options here. Okay, guys, there is two options. What I see is that it could be that this is A, right? Then B, then C could stay inside this box, blue box, the resistance one, right? Which is, it can range back from 0.5. In case it's goes higher than for a zigzag, for a perfect zigzag, then it could, it could hit the 0.618 to 66,700. Okay, so this is the first option. I mean, the first option has two scenarios, all right, two targets. Whether the 65,800, then starting to go down further again with the impulse, right? Again, we need the same scenario that happened here, almost like one rebounds on 0.38, then go back for a wave 2, then start very strong and impulsive with wave 3 to break the support again, right? Because this break here is kind of like fake, it's called, if you want, right? Because it's back, has been retested as well after, and it tells us that this is still in a support, right? Unfortunately, yesterday, after breaking it, we thought that this is gonna be a resistance now, right? Unfortunately, that was not the case. So sometimes, of course, the market plays it differently. So here we go. If we take this fib level, right, as an A, a B, and C, right? So what I'm expecting is that C could hit only the 65 as a running flat, okay? Why I'm saying as a running flat, because by the way, what happened yesterday, if we go to the 15-minute, this rally here that happened, okay, this is only 3 waves. There was no any fib levels, even the 0.23 taken after like a retracement. So that is no waves. This is just one wave here, right? So A, B, and C, which it make it 3 wave. Now I'm wondering, this the wave after, it can be considered 5 waves or 3 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which makes it a 1, okay? If that makes it a 1, then we are looking next for an ABC for a 1, 2, right? And after 1, 2, then we are expecting to go down more. So this is the option 2 here that I'm talking about, that ABC might have ended here, A, B, and C as correction rather than ABC, right? It was a very fast correction, and we are looking after that as for an impulse. The impulse that I was talking about here, this one. So this thing might started already. However, this is still an option. Why? Because I don't see yeah, I mean, okay, it's 3 waves, it's corrective, it has hit even the correction target, but I think it's not enough to see this. So what I think is that is 2 options again, whether A, B, and C we go whether to this level or to this level, alright? Or even here as a running flat, right? This is a running flat where it ends over, like it cannot reach a higher high, right? So this is a running flat. Then we have kind of a regular flat, okay? Regular flat, and touching this level, which is 65,800. And the third case scenario of the first option is a zigzag, right? Touching the 66,700. So one of these 3 options, or alternative for option 1 only, if the correction is still on, alright? The other option that I'm talking about is towards the downside, that continuation of the wave C, which is an ended structure here as correction, because it can be, and we see 5 waves, right, towards the downside, and a B, and a C. If that is the case, and if that went into a running diagonal, it can be also considered as 1, 2, right? Because the 3 wave has already been done. Or it can start to create a 1, 2 later on. So it's very tricky now, right? Always wave B are always tricky. Okay? In a correction, the most complex waves that you might see are the wave B, right? So, and this is exactly what we are seeing now. So these are the fib levels for zigzag and for regular flat and for running flat here. It could be somewhere. So yeah, be careful, guys. Of course, I'm not interested again. Yeah, I'm not interested. I need to see what's going on. If I want to catch the move down, I wanted to catch it a little bit with more confidence, and also a little bit more, yeah, from the price that it's gonna take. Because if it took it from here, then 1, 2, I want to catch the price or my trade somewhere here, right? So that's why I prefer to wait and see what's going on. All right. So that was it for Bitcoin. I hope that you like it. Of course, I'm gonna follow up today what happens with an intraday video. for the updates. And alright, see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.